what exactly is going on with Doge and what we would call the unfair treatment of Elon Musk? Bring us into the room.
So I brought in Elon to the Wednesday lunch of the Republican senators last week. And what Elon is doing is actually what I did when I first became governor. I mean, what he's doing is he's saying, okay, so let's go through line by line through the budget, and let's get rid of the stupidity, the waste, employees that we don't need. I mean, why are we paying for non-essential employees? And so what he's doing is he's giving the Trump administration, through the agency heads, really good information, and they act on it. So he gives it to Sean Duffy, or he gives it to Kristi Noem, or he gives it to Marco Rubio, and they make a decision of what they should do. But think about somebody. He got $600,000 to study the menstrual cycle of transgender men. $300 million to build a cement manufactory, give them money in Gaza. I mean, $800,000 for gardening in El Salvador. I mean, just stupidity. I think he's doing a great job.
So there was a stat that I believe you shared with Jake Tapper that I want to repeat here. In fact, let's play cut 31. It's a phenomenal point you made here, Senator. I hope everyone in our audience commits this to memory. Play cut 31.
We've had a 2% increase in population in 5 years and a 53% increase in spending. We will not get interest rates down. We will not get inflation under control until we balance the budget. That's what we have to do. Mm-hmm. And Elon Musk is part of the process of balancing the budget.
Can you repeat that for our audience? That is a profound point.
So, Charlie, in the last 5 years, we've had a 2% increase in the U.S. population. All right. We've increased spending by 53%. Now, we've gone from pre-pandemic, pre-COVID, to today. We've increased the federal deficit annually, federal spending, by $2 trillion. $2 trillion year after year after year. And guess what? That's where we're running in deficits, $2 trillion. So we can balance this budget. Now, we're not going to get inflation under control. We're not going to get interest rates down, right? If we don't balance the budget. Everybody wants to say, oh, Trump's going to cause inflation to go up with tariffs. No, inflation is caused by government spending in excess of what they have, of what they take in. It looks like we'll collect about $5.5 trillion this year. You know what you do in your personal life, Charlie? You probably say, I'm not going to spend more than I take in. And you look at every credit card and you say, I'm not going to do that again, or maybe that's improper. But what we've watched with what Elon's done is there's a whole bunch of stuff on automatic pilot that makes no sense at all. And so, I mean, thank God what he's doing. He thinks his goal is $4 billion a day of savings. He thinks he get to $1 trillion by the end of September. So if we can watch our spending, find all this waste and abuse, we have a real shot. And President Trump is committed to balance the budget, which helps the poorest families in this country the most because inflation will go away. That's the thing that hurts. I mean, I grew up in a poor family. I watched my mom struggle with inflation. It's the biggest thing. Get grocery prices back down, gas prices back down, everything. We got to get it back down to something that people can afford. And bring back American jobs. I don't know if you saw, Charlie, that we've been losing manufacturing jobs month after month after month. The first month of the Trump administration, we added 10,000 manufacturing jobs. That's a big deal. Those are good, way better paying jobs than most jobs.
Absolutely. And we're finally re-domiciling American manufacturing back to the country.